Hi everyone, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you're new here, welcome. If you're my Peterson subscriber, welcome, my little astronaut. I want to say I'm so happy, and I want to say thank you all for those of you guys who served in the U.S. military or any other service sector. That is for the good of the country. So I want to thank you. And I hope you guys have a very beautiful Memorial Day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and like this video. This is being live streamed May 17, 2021 at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I came up with a brand new idea called Speedy Tour Under a Minute. It's basically where I take a topic recommended by you guys and I kind of record the video, but I put out information just using 3 different cards and see how much information I can get out of just 3 cards. So it'll be kind of fun. If you want to book a reading with me, just check the description below. And here are some disclaimers on the screen as you can see right now. Then I'm going to jump into it. All right, let's jump in, okay? We have a lot to talk about today after this video. Just don't forget to jump over to the Secret Service live stream after this one ends. It'll be kind of fun just to kind of, do 3 videos in one. All right, let's start. This is all about U.S. national debt. I recently looked over this before, and what I ended up finding was that U.S. debt is now $28 trillion in debt. I have this white candle here just so you guys know. I know a lot of you guys like this type of thing. It's used for protection. I found it at a dollar store. Why not? All right, so let's start. All right, so Spirit Angel, tell me, what is it that we need to know about the U.S. national debt? What is the U.S. national debt going to be like going in the future? Hi, A.B. What's up, Clarence? What do we need to know about the U.S. national debt going forward? Okay. All right, put that there. Ooh. Well, this is certainly quite the story, I'll tell you that. All right, let me ask one more thing. Hi, Alex. What's up, love? What do we need to know about the U.S. national debt going forward? Thank you. I love when they use photo cards for me. Oh, that's dark. Okay, hold on. We might have more information here than initially that I thought. Hold on. This is crazy. This is weird. All right. Spirit saying, so tell me what other information do we need? What the hell do you mean by world leader? Above the 10 of swords. What does that mean? Okay, thank you. All right, so we haven't seen these cards yet, so we're just gonna leave them here. They're blank for right now, okay? And we're gonna add some of this taboo card. I feel like it's very significant, and it works pretty good. All right. I love when they give me these type of information. All right, so we're talking about the U.S. national debt moving forward, okay? So let's take a look at what we see here. I really hope I'm wrong. All right. And let me just get a final outcome. I think the final outcome will be the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, we're starting off at a wonderful start, right? Aren't we? All right. Okay. Not what I expected, but this is what we have to deal with. All right. So we have here the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The U.S. economy is struggling. Hi, Doris. The U.S. economy is struggling, right? This is in the past. This is the deep past. But then we also have here prosperity. America at never one point in time has ever been able to succeed their debt or have a surplus. The only time it happened was under Andrew Jackson, and that was in the early 1800s when he formed the brand new Democratic Party. Ever since then, the United States was unable to create prosperity or surplus within their economy. Because they're always spending more than they are taking in. Just the way I do. So we have the 10 of swords, and what the 10 of swords really talks about is being stabbed in the back. I feel like the United States military and the U.S. overall has a lot of expenditures that needs to be paid off, and this is also due to war. So America is basically, as one would best put it, a war-torn country. We have here the 10 of wands, right? Even if we try to, think about other economic policies, I do feel like economic, and this is talking about the Green Revolution, it is so going to be very detrimental because at the point of the Green Revolution, the United States economy and the national debt is going to be at a staggering standhill. I do see it is going to end up reaching around $100 trillion. And it's going to be very detrimental to the United States and the US dollar. And we also have here as well, you see like the little tree branches with the leaves hanging off, and it's talking about the Green Revolution, which tells me right away that the Green Revolution is beneficial for the globe, but not for the United States. And it does feel like the reason why it happened to the US is because of its workers being underpaid as a worker and doing more than what you were actually being paid to do. We have here as well as we have the Eight of Cups here. It says the United States has many opportunities, so many golden opportunities to walk away from this national debt. But the people that we elect into power, believe it or not, are the ones who to make that decision for us. And they choose to not take the golden opportunity to say, you know what, it's time for the United States to be out of debt. But they don't do that. You're welcome, Doris. I'm very happy to acknowledge everyone who served. We do have here as well as we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is in the past, but it's also referring to natural, right? So it was supposed to be natural. The United States was supposed to have a natural economic growth and surplus, but the United States in some way had expedited it in some degree, maybe dark money, corporation money, whatever it is. It's very not natural at all. But it's also referring to that in the future of the U.S. national debt, it's talking about natural disasters as well, which could be very hindering to U.S. national debt. We have here the Nine of Pentacles reversed with the reverse rib, which means rebirth, which means the United States economy and the national debt is not going to reverse itself. It's going to keep going and it's going to keep growing. It doesn't feel like it's going to be coming to a halt or it's going to stop anytime soon. It does feel, if anything, if we continue on this path, the United States, as you know, it may actually have to end because the United States will be in too much debt to continue and the inflation rate will be through the roof. We do have here the Ten of Swords, which is the world leader president. It does feel like, okay, there are many different possibilities in this reading. First is assassination. Right? Because we do have the Ten of Swords here, which talks about the world's leader being assassinated or the president. It does feel like there may need to be a change in leadership and a change in economic understanding, a change in ideas, a change in leader or who we normally elect in order to change the path of the national debt of the United States. Right? Then we have here as well, let me just get these cards. Could be asked earlier what does this necessarily mean if it's referring to assassination. I do feel like there will be an assassination on a world leader and it's going to be enough to change the U.S. economy. I don't know why. Maybe it's some dark plan that they have in place. All right, well, first thing first, we have a plan here. And remember, I did not look at these cards, okay? We have a plan not to surrender. I think this is talking about white supremacy. This could be what's going on here is to keep people enslaved in an economic, social status system because it causes confusion among the people. They don't know how to get out of the system because they grew up knowing this system and therefore they feel more comfortable with what they know rather than what they don't know. And we have here, it's going to take time and they need space to do that. And it's going to take a very slow process in order. And it feels like, if anything, there will be a change. There need to be a change worldwide. This is not just referring to the United States. The only way that the United States is ever able to get rid of the national debt is that monetary fund needs to disappear. But the question is, will it? Right? We have here as well as we have fossil, old Asian find museum dinosaur. And what this is very interesting, it's very significant because a fossil is normally something that's very old, right? It's an Asian thing that has something that's been done in the past, right? Money has been done in the past. But it's also referring to the way of barterism. If we can go back to the way that you can barter, oh, you want to give me salt, I give you sugar, right? Just sharing necessities, things that are just that we need to get by. Bartering is what we need to go back to if you really want to move forward. Microscope, look under the bigger idea, the big picture. Look at under the microscope. What is truly really going on with the U.S. national debt? It may not be obvious. Like maybe you may think, oh, it's just the government spent too much, but it may not be that. Right? We have here snore, sleep sound, nose noise. And so a lot of people are sleeping. They're refusing to really look any further than the outline pictured, right? Because they feel like they have a responsibility to advance or have a promotion. But let me tell you a little something about the US economy. When somebody's in a position of power, they're reluctant to promote you because they want you to stay at your job and keep doing exactly what you're doing because it benefits the individual and they get rewarded for your hard work. Always know your worth and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Which is why I tell people when I go to interviews, they always say, oh, give us a 2-week notice. No, because if you're not going to give me a 2-week notice before you fire me, why should I give it to you? Common agreements, right? I need 2 weeks to maintain a building, my own home. You don't need 2 weeks. You can easily replace me to fire me, but you don't need 2 weeks. So we have your sidewalk, pedestrian safe pavement street path. We have a path that we need to go on, right? We have a very strict path. And the question is that are you feeling better if you go on the state path, or are you going to feel a lot better going on the risky path? That is what you guys and the angels want you to know about the U.S. economy, that the U.S. economy needs to be more flexible. We have here as well as we have robbery, breaking, theft, burglary, crime, seal. So I would not be surprised if the reason why the U.S. national debt is as high as it is, because remember we said look at the microscope under the U.S. economy, right? But it's talking about robbery, which could potentially tell you that the people in positions of power may be robbing your own country, stealing money and pocketing it. I don't think that's too much of a surprise. It could also be cyber warfare, which we'll be talking about in the next couple of days. We do have here House. She is Lori, Live, Resident, Senate. It could also be what they call it, the House of Representatives. You need to change the Congress. You need to change the people in power that represent you. But the people who represent you are the people who are stealing your money. Remember that. They control the budget, not you. Okay, so this thing was reversed. I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know. We have here the Bible, the Old Testament, New King James, Gideon Hotel. The reason why we have the U.S. economy the way it is particularly because of the way old things were, the way they had the Bible. So I would not be surprised if at one point economy, the idea of economic monetary funds and stuff like that originated around the time of Jesus, right? We do have here apology. Sorry, wrong, offer, mistake, regret. There needs to be an apology. There needs to be an open, wide apology to the public for their mistreatment and mishandling and ruining people's lives for something that is just man-made. Right? Yes, the churches didn't pay no tax, and they should pay tax. 100%, I agree with you. Just because you have a religion doesn't mean you shouldn't pay taxes, right? Now, should they be evicted? No, because then that is against the law, but they should pay taxes. Pop-Tart, breakfast, treat, toaster, pastry, filling, right? A lot of people need to be filled. I feel like a lot of people are left oftentimes the U.S. economy very unfulfilled from their own job, whether it comes to passion, whether it comes to monetary funds, or whatever they may particularly mean. It does feel like you are left more unsatisfied than when you went into it. We do have here as well as we do have quarter, coin, Washington, French, Latin, right? So a lot of you guys make 25 cents. Believe it or not, a lot of you guys don't know this. Most people get paid 25 cents an hour compared to what a corporation would make. So you're like, Chris, well, that's not true. The minimum wage is $15 an hour, at least in some states. If you add in the inflation rate, the $25, 25 cents per dollar is the inflation rate. Okay, you're getting paid literally a quarter. Just to keep that in mind. But keep that in mind. And so I wanted to ask my guys what will be the final outcome of the United States economy overall. And so I decided not to shuffle the deck. I decided to look at the bottom of the deck and we have the three of swords. Right? As we look here today, we see corp greed as one of the big reasons why the U.S. national debt is the way it is. We have here the people that we elect into power. And number four is that it's been the norm, feeling unworthy or feeling scared to be too risky, to go out of the comfort zone. So that is why the U.S. economy is the way it is. So if you have ever wondered why the U.S. economy is the way it is, that is particularly why. So if you do like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to like this video for more content such as this. Don't forget to share this video with other people so that we can reach a larger audience as well. I really love you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for the channel. I really love you, and I've been trying to get back to you as much as possible. Again, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you are here with me live right now, definitely hop over to my next live stream once it's Secret Service and if they are involved in January 6th riot. I'll see you guys momentarily. Bye. Have a good night.